What up, everyone, and welcome back to the official worst podcast on the internet. Of course, I am your host, Logan, and of course, I'm being joined above me. I got Carter, and below me, I got the TDB Tiny Dick Belcher. I want to start off with something really quick. Before I'm just gonna Carter. I need you to do me something, okay?
Okay.
Now, this is a special segment, okay?
Okay.
So I need you to say, "But my income" 5 times fast.
I know what that. No, I'm not gonna do that. I know what that.
What is it?
I'm good. No, I'm...
Say it.
You say it.
But my income, but my income, but my income, but my income, but my income. Your turn.
I actually have no idea what this is, so.
Yeah, this is new.
Come on,
I
Carter.
don't know how I feel about this.
Come on.
I'm good. No, I'm good.
Okay, well, the joke is that after you say it 5 times fast, you'll say it backward, then it's come in my butt.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
But my income, yeah, I get that one.
So, anyway, how are you guys today? What's been up the last week? Tell me what's been going on, what's popping in the lives of Carter and TDB.
Man, that ruined my day, so I'm doing terrible now. No, I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Just the same usual: work, go home, eat, sleep, repeat.
All right, now I think both of you are a little injured right now. I seem to remember seeing a picture of Carter in a boot and then Tyler wearing a sling. So what's going on, guys?
You can go ahead, Tyler, if you want to
Okay.
talk.
Well,
First.
kind of embarrassing, but so I've dislocated my shoulder in the past. It's my left one. I can kind of move it, but right there it stops.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I was messing with my fiance in the bed. She was asleep, and I jumped on her.
Normal couple of
And
things.
when she got mad and woke up, I was like on my knees, and I laid down, and my shoulder went pop.
You're forgetting
Like
the
that, and
you're forgetting
my
the part
butt-
you're forgetting the part where you chugged a bottle of Jack Daniels to smack the shit out of her. No.
But no, then my bone was right there, so obviously I'm not going to the hospital. So I popped it back in, put on a sling, took some ibuprofen, and yeah, that was 2 days ago, and I can move about right there and there. That's about it.
So Carter, what's going on with you, buddy?
Oh, geez. It's kind of embarrassing, actually. So a while ago, I broke my foot when I was working at Sam's Club.
I do remember
And
that.
so I was in like a little boot for quite a while. Just a couple days ago. Do you guys want the story I made up, or do you want the real story first?
Give the real story first, and then tell the story you made up.
I was walking down my steps late at night, and I missed a step, and I just landed right on my foot, and I just re-aggravated. I don't think I broke it, but I re-aggravated it severely. So I still have the boot. Luckily, I just slapped that thing on, took some meds. It was good. Story I told everybody else though, like my coworkers, was I heard it playing basketball in a pickup game.
Oh,
Well,
no, not at all.
Everyone's injured right now. It's
Yeah.
everyone's on the IR. I'm doing pretty good. I'm not injured, I don't think.
Yeah, I'll go for you.
I probably will be now that I've made fun of you guys, but
Yeah, you're gonna eat something spicy. Oh my. That was spicy.
Speaking of
That
spicy,
was spicy.
speaking of spicy, don't forget July 27th. I will be eating spicy stuff right here on the show.
Yeah.
So that'll be a really fun segment. We'll probably post that all over the social medias and stuff. I feel like that could be a good little.
Do you think you're gonna cry from the heat?
There's a chance. Yeah, there's definitely a chance.
I know you're gonna be crying after on that toilet, man. It's gonna mess you up.
See, okay, for the viewers out there that don't know, hey, I don't have to annihilate my toilet though. It'll be Tyler's.
There you go.
God, I've been having plumbing issues as it is.
Yeah, Tyler's broken toilet. It literally broke on the
Hey, I fixed
podcast
it, though.
last time.
I did fix it.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, just remember that, Tyler. It will be your toilet that I annihilate, and it's gonna be bad.
I might have to rent out a porta potty, put it in the backyard.
I could walk down to your parents and do it.
Oh God!
Imagine your little sister just knocking on the door, just in there crying.
You're gonna be like Jimmy Butler after that finals run he had, where he's just like slumped over.
or like y'all know, like you ever seen people like under the stalls or something in the prayer position? They got their feet like pressed together.
Yeah.
I find myself in that position way more than I care to admit.
I don't know why, but that just reminded me when I was in middle school, I walked into the boys' bathroom and I went into the toilet area. There was just a whole piece of shit sitting on the side of the toilet, like on the toilet where you sit. You see your fucking naked butt down on.
Listen,
Just
there was
perfectly like
there was a guy. So when I was a freshman in college, I worked at a grocery store as a manager there, and
okay.
it was late at night, and Tyler knows what I'm about. Yeah, so it was late at night, and now I have blown up that bathroom before. I'm guilty, but it wasn't me this time. And I have a picture of it somewhere on my Snapchat. It's probably saved in mine and Tyler's chat.
It is.
I walked in the bathroom to piss at like 10 o'clock at night. Store was dead. We were about to close. Walk in the bathroom to piss. And okay, I'm one of those weirdos. I don't like using urinals. I piss in the stall. Maybe that's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I do that when there's I do that when there's a bunch of people in the bathroom.
No,
If it's just me, I use the urinal.
I will wait for a stall. Like I will to pee. I'm just anyway. I'm weird.
Especially tall people, like they'll be looking over them.
Well, see, it's kind of awkward. Well, see, it's kind of awkward for me too because, like, not to flex, but like, I am 6'4", so it's kind of like weird standing at a urinal beside somebody when, like, anyway, that's not what we're talking about here.
I get it.
So,
yeah.
It's just the awkwardness. There we go. That's the way to sum it up. I'm an awkward guy. So, but anyway, I walk in the bathroom to piss, and I walk in the stall, and I open the stall, and I was flabbergasted. Shit, all over the toilet, all on the walls. And we had this old janitor. I'm not going to say his name. Honestly, I don't even know if he's still alive. For the sake of this story, we're going to call him Jason. Okay? So I walk out and I'm like, "Hey, Jason, there's a little mess in the bathroom you might want to clean up." And so the grocery store that I worked in had like a deli area too, and like a sitting area, right? So, and the bathrooms were in that area. So when this janitor walks into the bathroom, I waited outside of the door to hear his reaction. And he walks in and all I hear is, "What the fuck?" And, I walked away and I didn't see him for the rest of the night. So I think
Could we actually make a short and put that picture up?
I don't know.
We're not going to be able to put up a poop picture, bro. No,
Yeah,
they're
that
not.
can't-
We're going to get
I don't think
We're gonna get this deleted.
that can't go. Yeah. Maybe if
No.
I could probably like blur it out and show but I don't think I don't know if I want to do that actually.
I don't know.
Like I see it.
Wasn't there one time you did that?
Yeah, no, I did do that one time. I listen, so getting a little too personal here. I have IBSU, which is like the worst type of IBS you can have. And sometimes it's a little sketchy. And I didn't have enough time and I pulled my pants down and my butt didn't hit the toilet before the poop came out. I mean, I don't know what you guys want me to say. That's what happened.
I mean, it happened.
But
If it makes you feel better, I pooped in a pumpkin.
so I was gonna bring that up. I want to hear the pumpkin patch story again.
Okay.
What?
I was
Hold on. You shit in a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Was there a face carved on it when you did it?
Imagine some little kid trying to pick up.
Let me explain. Please. I was not a grown man when I did this. Let me say that right off the bat. I was not a grown ass adult doing this shooting a pumpkin. Okay, so it was like I was like 4 or 5. It was for like a school field trip. We went to a pumpkin patch that's like a couple miles out where I live, and so I needed to poop really bad. But I don't go to the bathroom at that age without a trusted adult. And I'm like trying to get a teacher to like go with me, you know, like to lead me to the bathroom because I'm in a new area. I've never been to this place before. I have no clue where the bathroom is. And she's like huddled around with other kids. And I'm like, "Hey, can you take me to the bathroom?" Like, no, you gotta, just go over there and you'll find it yourself. I went over there. There was no bathroom. I'm like, okay. So there was, jack-o'-lanterns scattered all across the field. And so I go into the corn maze, and right at the entrance of the corn maze, there's a jack-o'-lantern. It's not lit up. I guess it's just a jack-o' because there's no lantern to it. So I pick up the pumpkin, and it twists, got the twisty top off. So I just go deep into the cornfield, take a couple lefts, take a couple rights, squat down where my 5-year-old thinks this is the best area. No one's gonna find me, and I do business.
How did
in
you
that pumpkin.
wipe?
I remember using part of like the corn, not like the actual corn itself, but like the leaf,
The stalk.
the stalk. Yes, the stalk of the. I don't know what 5-year-old me like. I would never think to do that this day at all. I would never have that idea. But boy, did 5-year-old me have a creative mind of where to do this.
Okay, so I will say, as nasty as that is, it's kind of creative. Like,
yeah, no, I gotta give myself props for that.
Like you gotta give him his credit. Like that is pretty creative.
Yeah. I don't think 5-year-old me would have came up with that.
No, I wouldn't have. I would have just shit right there in front of everybody. Like you,
I wasn't.
Like, bitch, you won't take me to poo poo. I'll do it right in front of you.
Yeah, like I didn't want to poop in my pants. This long bus ride. I'm not sitting with poo poo pants on the bus, and the rest. We just got there. I'm not doing that. I want to enjoy my time. So I eventually, put the thing back on, and I just put it between some corn, straight up. So some poor worker, probably got some complaints about some smells, and eventually probably found it, after he left.
Just a piece of corn.
It's just, yeah.
A poopy pumpkin.
Okay,
I'm trying to remember. I don't think I. What?
When you was done, did you throw the corn like in the pumpkin, or did you just leave it out?
That's what I'm trying to remember. I think I left it out. I don't think I was that wise enough to put it. It was a long time ago, so I'm just trying to remember. Yeah, I don't think I did.
All right.
So I wasn't that smart.
We spent the first 15 minutes talking about shit. Tyler,
I got one more.
Okay.
The first job I ever had was at Perkins. I don't know if you guys know what Perkins is.
I know what Perkins is.
Yeah.
Like breakfast place.
It's just, breakfast place for
it's
older
an old
people.
place, yes.
Yes, and I worked a night shift. Oh, so good.
Flames.
So good. I was working a rare night shift, which was unheard of me. I usually did the day, and then I just kept pick up a couple night shifts. Anywho, there's an elderly couple, very, 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 very old. They should be on their deathbed by now. There came, have a nice little treat, nice little dinner. I had noticed that it was just the woman sitting by herself for quite a bit, like just an extraordinarily amount of time where she's just all alone. And I was like, okay, that's weird. And I hear nature call. I'm like, oh, I need to release the fountain, so I need to go take a piss. So I go and I walk and I open the door, and I see a trail of shit on the ground. Like it's like what's that one old like movie where it's like they leave breadcrumbs?
Oh yeah.
So they could like go back. It's the with the witch and the candy.
I know what you're talking about.
And so it's like that, where it's just like boop 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 boop, big chunk right before the stall. And this old man must have heard me open the door, because he goes, "Martha, is that you?" Thought it was his wife. And I just closed the door as silently as could be, walked up to the acting manager at the time, and I was like, "Hey, we have a situation in the bathroom."
It's like, I'll pee later.
Yeah, exactly. I'll pee later. I'm not taking care of this. I'm a busboy. I get paid $8 now. I'm good. This is your job. So he's like, what situation? He walks in and he, opens the door, sees the abundance of mess that was created by this old man. He's still like, "Martha, I need my wife. I need my wife." And he immediately grabbed paper towels and picked it up. No glove on. No gloves, just grabbed some paper towels and picked it up and was just like, "I'll get your wife, sir. It'll be okay."
Bro, I struggle to do that, because you get a puppy and like occasionally they make mistakes in the house. Like I struggle to do that with like a puppy, much less a fucking.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, just different breed of manager I had. So I refused to look at the guy's face when he came out. I did not want to see the man behind that mess. So I just I held my piss in for the rest of that day. I did not want to go to the
Did y'all
bathroom.
just see the notification?
No.
The Warriors, I think, are about to get Damian Lillard.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
that actually is really interesting. I mean, like, me and Tyler had a conversation earlier, so I'm kind of curious as to what you think, Carter. I think the Bucks were kind of right to waive him.
See, I don't. I'm kind of like, because I mean, he still put up like, I don't know the stats off the top of my head, but he still put up over 20 points per game, right? You have Giannis. Yes, he's out. Damian Lillard's out for the year, but Lillard's still a good player. I just feel like I would have rather just paid him the more and had him on my roster instead of just cutting him and paying. I don't know. It's just
but my thing is with that. Okay, so my argument to that is this: Dame's not going to play at all next year, right?
Yeah.
I compare it like different situations, but I compare it to like kind of Isaiah Thomas going from Boston to Cleveland. Whereas like what I think is going to happen is, and I don't want this to happen. I love Damian Lillard. Like I feel like Damian Lillard's one of those guys that like most people like, unless you're a Thunder fan, you probably don't like Damian.
He's like the Matt Ryan of the NBA.
He is, and
like really.
And so Dame. Like, what I think is honestly going to happen is he's going to go to another team. He's going to miss probably a season. And then say he comes back and he's a starter or whatever. I just don't think he's going to be the same. He's an older point guard. He just tore his, what was his ACL or Achilles?
Achilles.
He just tore his Achilles. Like, he was already declining in Milwaukee. He was by the year he was getting less and less efficient. He was getting hurt more. He's not a good defender. Like, so for me, like if I'm Milwaukee and I'm seeing that, right? And of course there's a reason that I have student loan debt and I'm not the president of the Milwaukee Bucks. But the way that I would think is, okay, we've got this aging star. The Giannis and Dame experiment has already been a failure. Like, let's just end it, and because they still have to pay him a certain amount, but I know by waiving him it takes that down. So, and because they use that money to sign Miles Turner, and I think that's a beautiful fit beside Giannis. By the way, I think that's a beautiful fit. But that's not the point. My point is I don't see a world where Damian Lillard comes back and he's putting up 20 a game. I don't see it.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. I'll read y'all off what he averaged last year and his percentages. You tell me what you think he could come back and do. So he averaged, 25 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. He shot 44 from the field and 37 from 3.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, and I'm genuinely asking. I don't know. What did he shoot from the field his last 2 years in Portland? Can you look that up? Can you look that up for me?
Yeah, he was one of the best pull-up 3 guys.
Right.
For a while.
Yeah, in 22-23, he shot 46 from the field, 37 from 3. In 21-22, this is actually probably his worst efficiency year. He shot 40 from the field and 32 from 3.
Okay, so you've got... And how old is Dame?
36.
Dame is 36?
36.
Oh, that makes me feel old. That hurts my heart.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, that hurts.
No, he's 34. Yeah, 34.
Because he went to Weber State for like 3-4 years, so he was like 21, 22. Yeah,
got Weber State into the tourney.
I think. But let me ask you this: if you were the Bucks, he's out for the next year. Let's say he comes back and he gives you 19, 5 and 5. Same efficiency, like 44 from the field, 37 from 3.
Yeah.
Would you be happy with that?
Not for what you're paying him, because you're paying him to be Damian Lillard, and that's not Damian Lillard.
Yeah, it's not Damian Lillard, but you're still going to pay him even if he's not on your team.
Right, but you're not paying him as much, is my point, because you're creating room. What you're doing by waiving him is you're just creating room to bring in someone else that is healthy, and so I mean, and I've always had the philosophy that the best availability is, or the best skill. Yeah, the best skill is availability. And so, Dame's been going through injuries. He's been in Milwaukee 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
He's been going through injuries those 2 seasons. And he's had moments, don't get me wrong. Like, He's he's had a couple 40 bombs. He's brought back Dame time, right? Like,
I mean, statistically, he's a really good player, but I mean, it's not everything's stats though either. He's
well,
not
but
the same
it's
player.
okay, but it's also like mid-season this past year, they trade their 3-and-D guy in Chris Middleton. They get rid of him. So you're leaving a backcourt that like who my question is, if you're guarding if you keep Dame and you're Milwaukee and say you get in the finals and you're going up against an LA, who guards Luka? Because Giannis is not going to be on Luka. You're going to have
Who is who? Kevin Porter Jr.?
I don't even know. I have no.
I mean, he score,
AC Green.
Sure.
I mean, I'm being serious. I know he's on the team and he had a good shooting year. I don't know if he started.
Well, I know they brought back Kevin Porter Jr. I just saw that. I mean, I'm curious.
I'm just wondering who's going to be handling the rock for him. Who's any other point on that roster?
Because I love Giannis, but
Ew.
it has been proven numerous times that if the ball is in Giannis' hands and like he's your main like playmaker, as amazing as Giannis is, top 5 talent in the league, MVP, whatever, you need another ball dominant guy with Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, their shooting guards, I would guess the starter is either Gary Trent Jr. or Kevin Porter Jr.
Okay,
Yeah.
and so if
he's more of a he's point guard, but he's more of a shooting guard.
and
overall.
if you have Dame with that and you go against a team that's got a really good backcourt, a really tall backcourt, a guy like Luka or Shea or something like that, Shea's like what, 6'6"? Like who's guarding the guys like that? Because before it was Chris Middleton. You trade away Chris Middleton, which still didn't make sense to me all that much. I'll be honest.
I get it financially, but not in the spot you were as a team.
I just don't I don't see what Kyle Kuzma brings to that team that Chris Middleton didn't.
Yeah,
it's just less defense.
Exactly.
The guy that would have guarded all those positions would have been Pat Connaughton, but now he's gone.
He's gone. Yeah, I was gonna say he's gone too.
They traded him for some. No disrespect, for some no-name point guard from the Charlotte Hornets.
Nah, full disrespect. Full disrespect. I'm just kidding. But no, but seriously, like I don't.
It doesn't make any sense.
I don't understand what the Bucks are doing. I really don't.
I'm telling they need to blow it up. Trade Giannis.
I think that's the plan. I think they're gonna let Giannis go, trade him, just let him walk, whatever, and they're just gonna go into a rebuilding year because there's like,
dude, if they let him walk without trading him.
So where does Giannis go? LA?
Golden State?
LA, Golden State.
I've heard Golden State.
And Curry and Giannis wins a ring. I say that with 100% confidence. That wins a ring.
It's a nasty.
Yeah, okay, but how are the Warriors financially, though, after getting Butler?
They extended him, too, so probably not that good.
Yeah, so, I mean, could they even make
But you're losing...
They would have to trade Jimmy, right?
But you're losing but they lost the contract of Clay, and then you're also going to lose the contract of Draymond theoretically, so that frees up a lot of money. Kevon Looney walked. You don't have to pay him. His contract's gone. And the only young guy they're not retaining Kuminga, so that's a contract off the books. So
Thank God they don't.
So I mean your two highly paid guys right there is Steph and Jimmy. And I mean, there's guys on that team that are going to be due that are going to come off their, like, I know Podsminski, I think is how you say it. I know who it is. I'm not saying it.
I call him Carrot Head.
Carrot Head. Pods, you're going to have to pay him at some point if you want to retain him. I know Moses Moody.
He's been really bad. I don't know why. It's been really rough for him.
I know Moses Moody is there. I don't know how good he has been per se, but I know he's there.
I think he's been a decent scorer, but that's about it. You got Buddy Hield too, but...
Yeah, but I mean, he's 3 and nothing else. If he's not hitting threes, then you just can't have him on the court because he's.
Oh my God, they have Kevin Knox on the roster.
Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything.
I didn't know that.
Hey,
he's just a body.
He had a Fortnite suit though in draft night. But
okay, I mean, looking at the roster, really going forward, you would probably keep Gary Payton the second.
They're not retaining him.
Moody.
I seen that on Twitter. They're not keeping him.
Wow.
They gotta be blowing about that. Giannis.
Dude, I have no idea.
Theoretically, you're freeing money for somebody, right?
You would think.
Let me throw some. But let me throw something else out there, and this might be a stretch, but LeBron has said that he's not that he'd be willing to leave LA if he doesn't trust their roster.
Yeah.
Golden State. Now,
He did pick the player option though.
but but that'd just be a trade. I mean, but
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, I don't think that's anything. But if I'm LeBron, and what I think will happen if LeBron does leave LA, truthfully, I don't think he'll leave LA. But
I don't either.
if he does, I think he's going to Cleveland. With how good with how good Cleveland is right now, they were really good this past year, got destroyed by injuries. And so
where did Darius Garland? I know he got traded, right? Where did he end up?
I don't think he got traded.
I swear to God, they traded a point guard on their team.
Ty Jerome.
Traded.
Ty Jerome signed with Memphis. You might be thinking of that.
Oh, okay.
I know Colin Sexton got traded.
Yeah, but that was like 3
That was a while ago.
Yeah, that was like 3 years ago.
I must have had a dream.
No, I'm talking about the one that happened to the Hornets.
Oh yeah, but he was on Utah though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I thought I was confused with him.
No, I swear I must have dreamed it.
Well, I mean, you might be thinking of Ty Jerome, and he did leave.
Yeah, but I remember seeing a trade that the Cavaliers did. But I guess I'm tripping.
I don't think
I
so.
knew Ty Jerome left.
I mean, realistically, I think if LeBron goes anywhere, it's Cleveland.
They traded for Alonzo Ball.
They did do that. They did trade. Yes, Isaac Okoro and Lonzo straight up, wasn't it? Just a swap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe we got a second, but I don't remember. But I know it was
Isaac Okoro and Patrick Williams are now on the same team.
I'm so sorry, Tyler, but this Bulls organization, y'all, is one of the worst organizations ever to exist. They're just so
they're
so fine with mediocrity.
What's going on? Yeah, like it's.
They could have traded Alonzo Ball at the trade deadline for Marcus Smart and a first, and they just let him go for Isaac Okoro. What is Isaac Okoro going to do?
He'll give you good defense. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, Okoro's been a bust pretty much up to this point. He has.
Yeah, he's like your 8th, 9th man off the bench, can give you some defense type player. He's not a bad player, but
I don't think he's any. I don't think he's any different than Patrick Williams.
If anything, Patrick Williams is a better scorer.
Yeah, because of his size.
True, yeah. But I mean, Patrick Williams isn't too good.
God, dude.
That's just was a bad pick.
So I don't know. I mean, it's interesting to see what. I don't know what direction they go in. Truthfully, I really don't.
I wish they'd blow it up. I would build around Giddey, and there's a name I'm forgetting. The Buzelis.
Giddey likes kitties.
I would build around them too, and everybody else is extendable. Fucking just get rid of them.
Yeah, I mean, Giddey was a really good trade. Like they gave up Alex Caruso, but he was gonna leave eventually if they.
Well, he's older anyways, and you're not going anywhere. A lot of Bulls fans hated that trade. I'm like,
why?
It was a good trade overall. It was a
you
good
just
trade.
traded a 31, 32-year-old, and you got a 23-year-old.
And Caruso's awesome, and he provides a great thing to a championship team, but not to the Bulls.
He's their down championship team, so it's just like.
I mean,
but he literally just did it with OKC. I mean, so.
And really, Cruz is a great player, but you're probably not going to get a better package than Giddey.
Yeah.
You're probably really not.
No.
Which, I mean, it worked out for the Thunder.
Well, but I think a lot of the reason that maybe Bulls fans didn't like Giddey was because of his situation.
Yeah.
But I think it was where he was an upcoming free agent too.
I'm not going to speak on the Giddey situation. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but it's just not.
He's not Karl Malone.
No, and listen, that is one thing I will say. He is not Karl Malone. Please don't compare him to that. Jesus Christ.
That was.
Like the people who think that are actually just Twitter fingers that need to get off.
Yeah, I mean, Giddey averaged 15, 8, and 7, and he's how old?
Giddey's still in his early 20s.
He's 22 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good deal.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at myself right now. I'm fucking mega chin right now, dude. Look at my chin.
This is this is why I grew a beard.
I'm trying to. You can see the specs, but.
So since we're on the topic of NBA, y'all want to play the game?
Yeah,
let's play a game.
Let's do your game, man.
Okay, I'll explain this. So I've given each of them a player.
Okay.
Each of them know each other's players, like Carter knows Logan's player, and they're going to ask me questions, simple yes or no questions, like are they in the East or West? And the first player, or I guess the first one of y'all to guess your player, is the winner.
Okay.
So,
So it's just like guess who,
yep,
but with a
guess
mediator.
pretty much. Yep, as many questions as possible. There's not a limit.
Okay.
So-
Do you want to play rock paper scissors? See who goes first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rock, paper,
Paper,
scissors,
scissors.
shoot. Okay.
Okay.
Rock,
Paper,
scissors, shoot.
shoot. Oh my god.
Okay.
Logan, heads or
Okay, well-
tails?
Tyler's like, I'm not dealing with this bullshit. Heads.
Hey Siri, flip a coin.
Fails
Heads.
never fails.
Okay.
Oh.
Where did this player go to college?
It's got to be yes or no questions.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Did this
That's
player? Shut up, Carter. Did this player play in the Big 12?
I want to say no, but I'll double check that.
So are they all? Actually, I'll save that question.
Where did he go to school? He did not. He didn't
Okay.
play in the Big 12.
Okay.
Okay, Carter.
Is he currently playing?
Yes.
Okay.
Both of y'all's players are current.
Oh, well, the fuck. Okay.
Did he play in the SEC?
Nope.
Fuck. Okay.
Is the player in the Western Conference?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going the college route. Was it a mid-major? Did he play at a mid-major? So like not a Power 4 school. Not in the Big 12, the Big 10.
He played at a big school.
Okay, so he played at a Power 4 school. Okay.
Whether that's Power 4, Power 5, I don't know, but it's a big school.
Well, it's Power 4 now because the Pac-12 disbanded. It was Power 5.
Did the player play in the Northwest Division?
I do not know basketball divisions.
Dude, I
I'm looking it up right now.
I know conferences.
Yeah,
I know
why?
conferences. I don't know divisions.
Northwest Division is Thunder, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Trailblazers, and Jazz.
He did not.
Okay.
Did he play in the Big 10? Okay, so it's not the Big 10. It's not the SEC. It's not the Big 12. Okay, so I know what conference.
Did he play for the Pacific in the Pacific?
Oh my god!
Division?
Carter, just name the teams that's in the division, and I'll tell you.
Lakers, Clippers, Warriors, Kings, Suns.
He is currently playing in that division.
Okay.
Is he in the East?
Yes.
Okay.
Does he play point guard through small forward?
I feel like that's real. Okay.
What?
That's 3 positions.
Questions.
Okay.
That's a question. I asked that as well.
Okay.
So I didn't even hear the answer.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
I don't know. Hold on. I don't know NBA divisions. I'm looking this up. Okay.
Name the teams in the division after you say, because I don't know the
So
divisions.
he played in the East. Or he plays in the East, right? Does he play in the Central Division, which is the Cavaliers, Pistons, Pacers, Bucks, and Bulls?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I got 5 teams narrowed down.
Does he play for the Lakers?
Nope.
Okay. Let's see. So, and this means, okay, hold on, I'm thinking, because he didn't play in the Big 12, he didn't play in the SEC, he did not play in the Big 10. He had to have played in the ACC. Did he play in the ACC?
Is that your question?
Did he play in the
Yes.
ACC? Okay.
Am I able to guess like the player, and I like it won't hurt? Like I won't get docked?
It just uses your turn.
Can I guess? I'm gonna guess Malik Monk.
Nope.
Okay.
Played in the ACC. Does this player currently play for the Pacers?
Oh,
Fuck.
Does this player play for the Clippers?
nope.
See, I've got it down to 5 teams, so I can just. Does this player play for the Bulls?
Yes.
Okay.
Player play for the Warriors?
Nope.
Fuck. He currently plays for the Bulls.
Now, this is not based on like last season. These are like trades, signings, wherever this player is at this time.
Is the player? No, never mind. This guy played in the Big Ten. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. Is the player Kobe White?
No.
Fuck.
Does this person play for the Kings?
No.
Oh my god!
Is-
Okay, well, it's, okay,
is
I
the
know the
pl-
team now.
Is the player? No, never mind. Ignore that. Is the player Patrick Williams?
You got it.
Yeah!
Can I guess? Can I guess?
Yeah,
Can I guess what mine
Carter,
was?
you can keep going.
Keep
You
going.
can keep going.
Is the player Jalen Green?
No.
Oh, okay. Who's on the Suns? Point guard. Are they a point guard?
No.
Shooting guard. Oh, Devin Booker. Is it Devin Booker?
No.
Oh my god, Bradley Beal.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! It's like sounds like cat.
Oh my god. Dylan
Rat.
Brooks. Dylan Brooks.
Yes.
God dang, I guess
Patrick
the wrong
Williams.
Rockets trade.
Hey,
Did we do this
can give you
again?
one more if you want to keep doing
We
it.
Let's
run
do
this
one
back?
more. Run
I
it
wanna
back. Run it back.
Let's run this back. Oh my god. I did sound like cat there. Fuck.
He's
Oh
more.
my god.
He's more disappointed about that.
I am. Ugh.
We going for round 2, boys?
Yep, we are ready.
Yeah.
Carter,
already.
you're going to start us off since you're the loser, sadly.
Is this player in the Western Division?
Conference?
Conference, sorry.
He is not.
Okay.
Is this player in the Western Conference?
Yes.
Okay.
Is this player in the Southeast Division?
Name the teams.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. Magic, Hawks, Heat, Hornets, Wizards.
He is.
Ah, fuck. Okay. Is this player play in the Southwest Division, which is the Spurs, Grizzlies, Rockets, Mavericks, and Pelicans?
He does.
Spot on. Okay. Does this player play for the Hornets?
He does not.
Does this player play for the Grizzlies?
He does not.
I thought you'd try to get me with a...
Does this player play for the Hawks?
Nope.
Does this player play for the Pelicans?
He does.
Ah!
Does this player play for the Magic?
He does.
Oh, shit!
Okay.
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 Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Is this player Kevon Looney?
He's not.
Fuck.
Oh. Is this player a small forward?
He's a forward.
Yeah, I'd say yeah. I'd say yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he plays both.
I think I
forward
know who it
positions.
is. I think I know who it is, but
I'm gonna have to take a guess because I really do think he knows it. So I'm just gonna have to keep guessing. Is this player? I'm looking at the Pelicans roster because I mean I don't know
If he guesses this on Carter's like right there.
because I think Carter knows it. I really do.
I could be wrong. I really could be wrong. But
Is this player Elfrid Payton?
No.
Oh no.
is this player Jonathan Isaac?
He got it.
Yes!
Logan, see if you can guess yours.
Herbert Jones.
No.
Jose Alvarado.
Yeah.
That was. Why did I not say that? Fuck.
Grand Theft Auto, baby.
Damn.
Grand Theft Auto.
All right.
Series tied 2-1-1. You want to go game
Run it
3
back.
or
Run it back for a game
for
3.
for game 3?
Tyler, you pick them this time.
Well, this will be whoever wins this wins the game.
Yes.
Like this is the
we're tied 1-1.
So whoever wins this game should play Tyler in the finals. Like the next time we want to play this game.
Okay.
Be against Tyler.
We'll do that. So we'll do like a finals, and like we'll do that like first thing next episode.
Sweet. Okay.
All right. That's fine with me.
So
You want to go first, Logan?
flip a coin, Tyler, but have Carter choose.
All right.
Okay.
Heads or tails, Carter?
Tails never fails, baby. Give me that.
Flip a coin. Flip a coin. Heads.
Okay. Is this player active players, right?
Yeah, they're all
Okay.
active.
Is this player in the Atlantic Division, which is the Raptors, Celtics, Knicks, Nets, and Sixers?
He's not.
Is this player in the Western Conference?
He is.
Okay.
I actually have no clue where the guy that Carter's supposed to be guessing plays right now. I have no clue. I don't know where he is. I mean, obviously don't say it, but I have no clue where he is. Is this player in the East?
Nope.
Okay.
Is this player in the Southeast Division, which is Rockets, Grizzlies, Mavericks, Spurs, Pelicans?
He is.
Is this player in the Northwest Division, which is the Jazz, Trailblazers, Thunder, T-Wolves, and Nuggets?
He is.
Okay.
Is this player play for the Mavericks?
He does not.
Does this player have a ring?
No.
Fuck, okay.
Does this player play for the Grizzlies?
No.
Does this player wear a number lower than 30? Okay.
Does this player play for the Rockets?
He does not.
Does this player play for the T-Wolves?
He does.
Does this player play for the Spurs?
He does.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
Let's see. Let me think here. Is this player... I'm taking a guess. Is this player Mike Conley?
My
There-
God, what a snipe!
Oh!
I'm gonna take a snipe. He won, but I'm gonna take a snipe. Was his player Stephon Castle?
No.
Okay.
Both of these players are throwbacks to like the mid
Chris
20s.
Paul? What? 2010s.
Had a legendary playoff run.
Legendary.
And
Yeah.
yes!
Big Mike combo.
Remember that playoff? They didn't win, but he averaged like fucking 15 boards a game in like 2017.
Yeah.
He got a 4-year 72 with the match.
Yep.
Man.
Oh,
Wow,
that's good.
okay.
All right.
Good.
I know. So today,
Jeez.
for the people listening, yeah, GG's handshake.
Good.
So it'll be
Good
me and
handshake.
Tyler in the championship. Tyler got
He'll probably win when it comes to basketball, I'm not gonna lie.
Tyler got a first, second, and third round bye, but so we were aiming today for 40 to 45 minutes, and just for everyone listening, all 0 of you. So we're at 43 right now. So I think if it's cool with you guys, let's transition into my favorites. What y'all been listening to?
Oh boy.
I want to start with Tyler.
Okay. You want artist or tracks?
Give me your top 5 artists and top 5 tracks over the last month.
Over last month. Number 1 artist for the last month is Luke Combs.
Country
Number
boy.
2, Five Finger Death Punch. Number 3, Pico's in the Rooftops. 4, Seether. 5, Linkin Park. As for the tracks, number 1 still has not changed. That is the rock song by Pico's in the Rooftops. Number 2, Handle on You, Parker McCollum. 3, Apologies, 3 Days Grace.
Oh.
4, Waste Away, Fox and Vet. And 5, Mayday, 3 Days Grace.
Okay. I'll fuck with it. Carter, you want to go next or you want to go last?
I'll go last. Wait, did he name his top artists
Yeah.
as well?
Mhm.
Or are we not doing an artist? Okay. Sorry, I was zoned out a little bit thinking about one of the
So
songs.
my top artists and songs have actually fluctuated a little bit over the last. My number one artist over the last month is Paramore.
Oh,
Okay.
Number
Okay.
2 is Metallica. Number 3 is Kid Cudi.
Mm,
Number 4 is Seether. And then number 5 is Alice in Chains. So Alice in
There you go.
Chains has went down for me, but I still love them. And then my top tracks has fluctuated a little bit. There's a few different ones. Same with Tyler. My number 1 is Rock Song, Pecos and the Rooftops. My number 2 though has changed. It is Memories by Pecos and the Rooftops.
okay.
My number 3 is Indian Outlaw by Tim McGraw.
wow, what a flip.
Number 4 is Hard Times by Paramore. All right, and this is a random, really random one. My number 5 is Meech by Young Dolph. I've been on my Young Dolph wave recently.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Can't complain. So my top artists for the last month. Number 5, Volbeat, cracking it. Number 4, Alkaline Trio. Number 3, Catch 22. Number 2, Bad Religion, and number 1, Descendants.
I've always thought it was funny how we're all into rock, but we're all on like different, like
Categories
Yeah.
of rock. Yeah, because like what would you consider your like genre? of
like
rock?
I listen to like primarily like grunge and post grunge. Like I feel like that's
Okay.
my top like.
Area. Yeah.
Tyler-
What about Tyler?
Tyler's is probably like alt rock if I had to guess.
Okay.
Probably alt rock or grunge.
Yeah. Yeah. I love grunge, but it's just I love punk a lot and ska punk. So
See, I like punk a lot more than Logan.
I see. I don't like it
Oh.
at all. I'm
Yeah,
not-
I do. Like I listen to Alkaline Trio and
Nah, just
I
never.
listen to all of
I
them.
like some Green Day, like early Green Day.
okay, yeah. Fair
But
enough.
and I do like Chaser. I know we had a conversation about that. I do like Chaser a little bit.
Mhm.
I like some Sum 41. I don't know if that's
you go.
considered. Is that considered? That's punk, right? Yeah. I like some Sum
Yeah.
41, but that's about it.
That's fair. That's fair. My top songs. Number 5 is "A Better Place, a Better Time" by Streetlight Manifesto. Highly recommend that. That's such a good song. Number 4 is "When I Get Old" by Descendants.
I've actually heard that.
Good. I love that song. Love that song. I don't know how you feel about it, but number 3 is "Somebody That I Used to Know" by Gotti.
Yes, yes, yes,
Just banger.
yes, yes.
Banger. Hood
That's-
classic.
That song,
That's a good
that song, as me and my gang say, will never get old.
Yeah.
All right.
Just for the record, I am white and I go to a Christian college,
Yeah. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're one of the whitest people I know.
and I go to a Christian
Um,
college. I have to attend
number-
a church service. Okay, I'm sorry. We're done now.
Number 2 is "The Science of Selling Yourself Short" by Less Than Jake. Also another great song. Number 1, one of my favorites, Keysby Nights, Catch 22. Love that. So a lot of ska punk. I'm a loser. I know.
You're the basement dweller.
I slid out for trumpets, man. I'll shake my booty in the air for if
Hey.
there's some trumpets on.
You know, you did have that really nice basement setup though at your old place.
I
never even went there, and I missed that.
Yeah,
Like,
I miss it too.
It was
dude.
fire.
It was living room, my own room, and then there was a separate area which had a kitchen.
Dude, it was
another living room.
You had your own apartment. Like it was sick.
Basically, I missed that area. It flooded though every year, so that was a little bit inconvenient, but I was fine with it.
Well,
I like snow up there in North Dakota and polar bears.
Yeah, that's what I take to work each day. I ride a polar bear,
then you-
chew on an icicle,
do
all that thing.
you ride any moose?
It's surprisingly not a lot of moose.
Wait. Is the plural of moose moose? Or is it mooses? It's not meese.
Isn't it? I thought it was Mises.
Is it meese?
Let me see. Plural.
Like the plural of like goose is geese.
It's just moose.
So it's just one moose, multiple moose.
Yeah, multiple moose. That sounds like a really bad like garage band name.
Multiple moose. We should start a punk band and just call it Multiple Moose.
Multiple moose.
Tyler on vocals.
There you go.
Tyler on vocals. Carter will be our lead guitarist, and I'll figure out how to play drums.
Can you sing for me a little bit, Tyler? Can I just hear that a little?
Fuck you, bitch.
Oh, how I love my
Okay, and that's where we're calling it for the week. Thank you. Wait, he wants to do his dad joke.
Hold on. Well, see, this isn't really a thing though. But okay, so like last week, I went to Walmart right to buy some camouflage pants, but I couldn't find any. So.
And you guys have a great week. We will see you next week on the Worst Podcast. Everyone say bye. Toodles,
Bye.
toodles, toodles.